Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. Hello guys, I hope that I'm live right now guys. If you guys have any issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. No issues, all clear, great. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. How are you guys? Is everybody fine? Good evening, everyone. How are you guys? Is everybody fine? All good, no issues. That's great, guys. That's great. So, how was your day, guys? Do let me know. How was your day, guys? Did you guys had an awesome day, a productive day, guys? Do let me know. Did you guys had an awesome day, a productive day? Do let me know, guys. Awesome. It was productive. See guys, you need to learn on a daily basis, okay? So always make sure that daily try to have a timetable, try to make sure that you guys are following that timetable as well. Have your sleep schedule as well as your study schedule on a very tight knit like in a very good way. You should be portraying that, okay, and you should be following it as well. So try to have a productive day, guys. You guys, this is the age to study actually. And if you guys are not doing that, then there's no nothing else that you will be able to do, right? Okay. How was the movie? Yeah, so yesterday I went to Sasham 2, The Fury of the Gods, and it was good. Like I liked the movie. So I'm a very big nerd. Like I follow the DC comics, the Marvel comics. I follow the movies as well. So good references were there. The post and the end credit scenes were also good. So yeah, I liked it. So yeah. Although it is like performing very bad in the box office, but yeah, the movie was good. Okay, any plans for John Wick no, 4? Of course, man. Like, I cannot miss a John Wick movie, right? Otherwise, I am straight going to the hell itself, I guess. So, yeah, I would have to go and watch that movie as well. I think so it's going to release very soon, I guess. So, yeah. Comparison to Sajam 1 wasn't good. Yeah, you can say that. But the point is that Sajam 1 ended up with portraying Black Adam, and now Black Adam is no longer there in the DC movie itself. So that entire movie was shit, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Okay, guys. So, shall we start? Okay. So first, what do you think? Okay. What have we studied in our yesterday's class? Just a quick introduction, to just a quick revision upon it. What have we studied in our previous class, guys? Please let me know. What have we studied in our previous class, guys? Please let me know. We finished up on functions. We studied about some terminal commands as well. Did you guys revise the terminal commands? Please let me know. Did you guys revise the terminal commands, guys? Please let me know. Did you guys revise the terminal commands that I taught you guys yesterday? Do let me know, guys. Good. So revision of the terminal commands is very important, guys. Do not miss it out. Okay, do not miss it out, guys. It is extremely important. So please make sure that you guys are doing, like, you guys are revising and you guys are working on the terminal commands. Okay, as a backend web developer, it is very important for you. Okay. So even if you're going into cloud, even if you're going into DevOps, even if a little bit into front end as well, terminal commands is something that you guys will be using for a backend developer, for a cloud computing engineer, for a full DevOps engineer, it is the most important thing, guys. The most important thing. So terminal commands is very important. Okay, so PW, I've taught you guys very simple terminal commands like PWD, CD, LS, MKDIR, touch. I've touched upon very simple terminal commands itself. I've not gone into a lot of depth behind it, but it's very important. So do not forget about it. Okay. Okay, guys. So today we will be continuing from the point that we left, that is Node.js. Okay. So Node, we have understood what is the utilization of Node, right? What's the basic use of Node.js? We have understood that. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please let me know. What's the basic utilization of Node.js? You guys have understood that, right or wrong, guys? Please let me know. Yes. So now we will be starting off with learning how to use Node.js as well. Okay. So let's start to do that. Let me open up Code Sandbox itself. We'll see if the previous sandbox that we were using is still working or not. If it is not working, we'll create a new sandbox as well. There's no issues in that. The meanwhile, I will take off this. I'll pop it out. I will place it to the left hand side. Let us see if Code Sandbox is working today or not. Let us check that up. See, guys, if you are missing out on one attendance, then still you will be able to get the certificates. But if you are missing out on more than one attendance, then you will not be able to get the certificates, guys. It's as simple as that. Are you guys able to understand? Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. If you guys are missing out on one attendance, you will still be able to get your certificates. But if you are missing out on more than one attendance, then you will not be able to get your certificates itself. Be responsible, come to the class on time. Okay. This class is no joke, right? That you will come for 1 day, 2 day, and then miss out on the rest of the days. That is not how you are going to get these certificates at any particular point of time. Okay, the Node.js is not opening right over here. Let me use some other platform. Let me use REPL. Let me check if that is working or not. Code Sandbox, I think so, is not working right now. I'm trying to open it up. Let's see how if it will work or not. In the meanwhile, I'm also opening up REPL. Let us see if that works or not. So Sandbox, I think so, is not working right now. Code Sandbox. Let us see if REPL works or not. Once the repellent starts working, then only I will be able to explain you guys something. Without that, even I will not be able to explain you guys anything. So it is starting the repellent. I think so. It is taking up some time. Okay. Let me see if it works or not. Then on the basis of that, I will be letting you guys know what are we going to do. Right. So who is best, JS or PHP? If you were living 20 years ago, then PHP was good. Right now, you are not 20 years. You are not in 2005 anymore. You're in 2023, right? So Node.js and JavaScript is the best that you can do. Okay. Let us see if it starts working or not, guys. I think I will have to open this up using some other ID. Let me try that as well. You see if it is opening up from my personal ID or not. You open up Code Sandbox as well as REPL it. Sign into the account itself. Let me try both of them, guys. If one of them starts working, that would be great for us. I think so. It started working, or what is the case behind it? Okay, this started working. Next. Okay, let us see if this works or not, guys. Let us see. No thanks. Okay, so let me open up the terminal once again, guys. Let me open up the terminal for you guys once again. Let me open it up in a new tab as well. So this is what I've opened up right now, the new tab. And if I'm using ls, as you're able to see, these are the file systems that are available. Now I'm going to create a new folder right over here. So can you guys let me know what was the command to creating a new folder, guys? I want to create a new folder called as intro to node. So what will be the command, guys? That will be mkdir. Okay, make directory mkdir, and then intro hyphen to hyphen node. Okay, I'm currently using code sandbox itself, guys. Okay, we'll go into mkdir intro to node itself, guys. And we'll make a file to your uch touch index.js. We'll do yes, index.js has been created for us. So we'll go back and we'll open up our intro to node index.js. This is where we are going to write our code. So we'll just close everything else. We don't need anything else. So this is our index.js file, as you're able to see. If I'm writing console.log, okay, and then hello semicolon, saving it right over here, going back to my file node in text.js, as you're able to see, hello is getting printed on our screen, guys. Okay, hello is getting printed on our screen. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the Node.js official documentation, guys. So I've just searched for Node.js on Google. As you're able to see, the very first website that you are able to see, that is the Node.js official documentation, guys. Official documentation of Node.js. I'm going to go into the documentation area itself for Node.js, as is docs. As you're able to see on the very top itself, you will be able to see docs written right over here. Okay. What is Node in JavaScript? Nishant Wale, were you not present in yesterday's class? So inside the documentation, as you're able to see, it has provided you documentation for everything. We are going to see the documentation for the latest version of Node, that is Node 19.x, guys. Okay, we're going to go with the latest version of Node, that is 19.x. That is the latest version of Node that is there. Okay, and as you're able to see, this is the latest version of Node that is currently there, and these are the documentations related to the different packages available inside, different modules available inside of Node.js, guys. What do I mean by different modules? Like I said, Node.js not only provides JavaScript an environment where it is able to live and function, but it also adds some additional features to JavaScript. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. It provides Node.js provides some additional features to JavaScript itself. Do you guys remember that? Please let me know. Just like the spacesuit provides a jetpack for the space for us in space to move around. In a similar way, Node.js also provides a lot of different attributes and features to JavaScript as well. These are some of the features that it provides directly. We are going to look at one of its features that is called as the file system. Okay, so basically using the file system package of Node.js, our JavaScript will be able to interact with the files that are present on your system, guys. Okay, so JavaScript cannot directly interact with your files that are there. The Node.js provides it with a particular package, with a particular tool set itself that helps it to interact and to work upon different files that are present inside of your computer. So we are going to look at this, guys. So let us click on file system. As you're able to see, there are so many different, so inside of this package, so this is called the file system package, guys. Inside of this package, there are so many different methods that you can use. So these methods are basically like the tools that are present inside of the toolkit. Okay, these methods are the tools that are present inside of the toolkit called as file system. Okay, so Node.js is like an arena. In the arena, there is one section which has a lot of different toolkits that are there. One of those toolkits is file system. Inside of that toolkit, inside of that box itself, there are so many different tools that are available for us, guys. And we are going to use one of these methods to do that. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. So we are going to look at this particular method, guys, called as copy file sync method. Okay, just to understand how to use Node.js, we are going to look at one of these methods, okay, to understand the practicality behind it. So for example, inside of your file system, the holy month of Ramzan is going on around 8 p.m. the time for prayer for Muslim students. So can I see recorded video on YouTube, and then can we get the attendance for the certificates? So can you give me the solution, Muhammad? There is nothing that we can do about it. Okay, I know there are some festivals that are going on. Festivals, India is a very big country, right? There are almost every single day there are some kinds of festivals that are going on right now. Yesterday, for example, was the New Year for the people of Karnataka. Okay, yesterday, I think so, it was yesterday itself. I don't remember the name of the festival, but it was the New Year for the people of Karnataka. So every day we cannot reschedule the classes or change the timings or make some exceptions for some students. Every day for the entire year we conduct boot camps. Okay, if knowledge is the thing that you are behind, then you can watch the video at any particular point of time without caring about the certificates. But if certificate is the main point that you're coming for the boot camp for, first of all, that is a very wrong thing. Okay, I don't really support that, because certificates don't get you anywhere, only the knowledge does. No matter what certificate that you are having, you cannot get into any company until unless you are having the knowledge associated with that. But even though if certificates is the main point for you, I will suggest just join a different boot camp. We are having boot camps throughout the year, one after the other. So if you're still behind the certificates itself, then you can join any of our boot camps and you can get those certificates at a later point of time. Neither the attendance policy is going to change, nor the timings of the boot camp is going to change. Today I'm having a bit of a fever as well, but still I'm in the class, I'm teaching. Unless I am like bedridden, I take up my classes on time, because that is my lookout. That is my responsibility itself. Again, I am not a teacher. I'm not a mentor. I'm just a person who likes to share his knowledge to help others out. That's it. And if it is helping some people out, that's great. If it is not helping some people out, that is their lookout. Okay. So no issues in that. Like I said, guys, the copy file sync method that is here, right over here, guys, what it does, for example, you are having two files in your system, guys. Okay, file 1 and file 2. You want to copy everything that is present on file 1 and put it up inside and copy it inside of file 2. This method will do that for you. Okay, try to understand it. Okay, try to understand it. You are having two files that are present in your system, guys. Okay, you are having a file 1. This is your file 1 and this is your file 2, guys. Okay, there's some text that is present inside of the file 1, guys. There's some text that is present inside of the file 1. So our method will copy everything that is present inside of file 1 and paste it inside of file 2, guys, and paste it inside of file 2. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Okay, it will copy everything from file 1 and paste it inside of file 2, guys. That is what this method would do. Now there are two words for these files. File 1 will be called as the source, SRC, or the source, guys. And file 2 will call as the dest or destination itself. Why? Because you are copying from the source and putting it up on the destination itself. That is file 2. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. You're copying everything from the source and putting it up on the file 2, that is the destination. So source and destination, guys. So this is what this method basically does. So let us try to use this method, guys. Let us try to use this method. Using this method is very easy. Okay, first of all, you'll go into your index.js. You have to tell JavaScript that you require. Okay, you have to tell. Now another concept will come right over here. How many of you guys know about pi? Okay, pi 3.14, guys. Do you remember that? Pi is equals to 3.14. Do you guys remember it? Please let me know. Yes, do you guys remember? Pi is equals to 3.14. Can I write this? Pi is equals to 4. Or can I write this? Pi is equals to pi plus 8. Okay, can I do this, guys? Can I do this? Can I change the value of pi at any particular point of time? Please let me know. Can I change the value of pi? According to mathematics, can you change the value of pi at any particular point of time? No, right? It is just impossible. It's a constant. You cannot change its value at any particular point of time. Its value is fixed at 3.14 itself. Okay. So, but in JavaScript, whatever we have studied up till now, if you try to create a pi itself inside of JavaScript, you will be creating it as var pi is equals to 3.14, right? But of course, according to mathematics, you cannot change the value of pi. You cannot modify pi. You cannot change the value of pi. But because you are declaring it as a variable inside of JavaScript, if you are writing something like pi is equals to 4 or pi is equals to pi plus 8, okay, these are two valid pieces of code, right? These are two valid pieces of code, right? It will not give you any error or something like that. It will not give you any kind of error or something like that, right? So this is a very big problem. Okay, this is a very big problem. So for that particular reason, we should not be able to change or modify the value of pi. You don't have to declare it as a variable. There is another thing that is present inside of JavaScript that is called as a const. Okay, const pi is equal to 3.14. This basically means constant. Constant is basically the mathematical term itself. That is, pi is a constant, right? Similar to that, for that particular reason, inside of JavaScript as well, you have something called as const. Okay, so you don't have to declare pi as a variable. You can declare it as a constant itself. Okay, so now if you try to write pi is equals to 4 or pi is equals to pi plus 8 or something like that, you try to change it, you try to modify it, it will give you an error. Because why? Because pi is a constant. You cannot change it. Once it's declared, that's it. You cannot change it at any particular point of time. Are you guys able to understand this particular point, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this particular point, guys? Please let me know. So for those guys who understand a little bit of mathematics and know that pi is a constant, they should be able to understand that variables are like x, y, and you're having constants in mathematics such as pi, e, and all these type of terms that are there. Okay, so for those terms itself, something that cannot be changed, that cannot be modified, you declare it as constants. Okay, so we'll go back to our code. We'll go back to our code and we will declare a constant called as fs. Okay, so const fs is equals to, we are going to tell JavaScript that we require a package. We require a package from Node.js that is called as the file system package or the fs package, guys. We'll tell that we require the fs package, guys. Okay, we require the file system or the fs package. Okay, and that package, that requirement is going to be saved inside of a constant called as fs, so that we are able to use it. Please try to understand it. Okay, right over here, when we did ls, okay, when we did ls right over here, you were able to see this folder called as node modules. Are you guys able to see this folder called as node modules, guys? Please let me know. we did ls, you were able to see this folder called as node modules, right? This node modules basically contain all the modules that you saw right now. All these modules that you saw right over here, let me go back. All these modules that you're able to see, one of those modules is file system modules. The others are also there. For example, crypto module is there, console module is there, errors module is there, you're having path modules, all these different modules are there right over here. Okay, so one of these modules is the file system module. Okay, that is already installed, that is already there on your computer. So you're telling JavaScript that, dude, for the piece of code that I'm going to write right now, I require this file system module. Sir, I have completed my Hosta clone project, but there is one issue with that. These sliders are not working. I tried a lot to overcome the problem, but I failed. Devashish, that means your JavaScript code is either isn't written properly or hasn't been linked up to your website. So do one thing, put it down in the comments of that particular video itself. Okay, somebody from the community or me personally will be handling it out right over there. This is not the right place to do it. Okay, so that is what we are doing right over here. We are telling JavaScript, okay, we are telling JavaScript that, dude, the code that I'm going to write, it requires this file system module. So bring this file system module and save it inside of this constant called as fs. Save this inside of this constant called as fs so that I'm able to use it in the future. So that is what we have done right over here, guys. The next thing that we have to do is use the file system module. Okay, we want to use the copy file sync, right? Want to use the copy file sync method? Or did you guys forget about it that we have to use it as well? Right? So what we're going to do is we are going to create two more files, guys. So touch touch text1, okay, or file1.txt, file1.txt, and we'll create another file touch touch file2.txt. So to create our source and our destination, guys, we'll edit it up as well. So let me open this up. Let us edit it as well. So right over here inside of file1.txt, we'll put some text. This is an example to use Node.js, okay, using fsmodule module. Okay, you're going to save it. So as you're able to see, file1.txt contains a particular piece of text that is there, right? File1.txt contains a particular piece of text, that is, this is an example to use Node.js using fs module. Okay, whereas file2.txt is completely empty. Are you guys able to see this? File2.txt is completely empty, right, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Good. So I'll just remove these two files. Now I'm going to use the fs.copy file sync method, which takes in two arguments, guys. The first is the source. From where do you want us to copy? Okay, from where do you want us to copy? So /file or just file1.txt will do. File1.txt. Okay, and to where do you want to copy? Okay, that is the destination. File2.txt, guys. Of course, put both of them in okay, quotation marks, and save. So we've written our first line of code using Node.js, guys. We have first required the fs module. We have saved it inside of a particular const called as fs. We have used the copy file sync method of the fs module, wherein we have put up the source file from where we want to copy the text, and the destination file, that is to where do you want to copy the text to. Okay, we are going to save it right over here. Okay, and so what does the return require? Return, it will return the entire file system module, all the code inside of that module itself. That is what it will return back to us. Okay, and that is what we are saving inside of the file system fs constant itself. We'll go back to our terminal. To run this particular file, we'll write node, okay, index.js, right? Node index.js to run the index.js file, all the code present in that file. We'll press enter right over here, guys. Once we have pressed enter, it will run that particular file. That is all the code that is present. All the 2 lines of what is all the code? 2 lines of code that you have written right over here, that will get run. And now if we go into our file file 2.txt, as you're able to see, everything that was written inside of file 1.txt has now been copy pasted into the file 2.txt itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. All the text that was present inside of the file 1.txt got copy pasted, okay, copy pasted into the file 2.txt. Meet Bhatt, you can contact me on LinkedIn directly itself. Okay, Meet Bhatt, you can contact me on LinkedIn directly. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. So it was very easy to use it, right? If you wanted to do the exact same thing using just JavaScript without Node.js, it will take you years to actually do it, because thousands and thousands of lines you will have to write it to do it. Okay, that is the main problem. Okay, if any data is already present in file 2.txt, then it will get deleted and replaced. Okay, it will get deleted and replaced by the new text itself. Okay, are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. Sir, can you please explain how this is helpful than copy paste? Demon SKG, can you please explain how a tire is helpful for you? Just a tire. Is it helpful for you, Demon SKG? So Demon SKG is basically asking that how is this helpful more than copy paste? Okay. So I have a question for him. How is a tire, just a tire, helpful for you? Is it helpful for you? No. Walking would be, because you cannot sit on the tire. You cannot do anything with the tire itself. You can just play around with the tire at max. Okay, there's nothing else I can do about it. But that same tire, when used properly inside of a car, inside of a bullock cart, inside of a aeroplane as well, helps the aeroplane to land, helps you to move from one place to another itself. Right now, you are just learning how to use a particular module from Node.js. You're not learning how to create something amazing using Node.js. That is the project. That is what we will be waiting, okay, to do that. Right now, understand how to use it. I know you guys are very smart. I know you guys want to act smart as well, but it just makes you look like dumb people. Okay, so do not do that. Think about what you are asking first of all, what you are trying to learn right over here. Okay. The second thing, I'm getting a lot of comments that the screen is not visible, the screen is blurred, and all those kind of stuff. So for these guys, a very simple reminder that I know you guys were living under a rock for a very long period of time. This is the very first time you're seeing a device or a YouTube channel itself. I'll help you with that as well. When you're watching the video on YouTube, you will be able to see a gear like icon on the top right corner. You can click on it and it will show you some options. Click on the quality of the video, increase it to 720p or 1080p. You should be able to see things clearly. If you are still not able to see things clearly, the second best option is to, I think so, there's some dirt or some grease on your phone screen or your computer screen. Take a cotton cloth, wash it up. Do not be like Gopi Bahu. Okay, do not wash it in water. Just rub it against your cotton t-shirt and you will be able to see things clearly. If you're still not able to see things clearly, I think so it's your specs. Again, take out your specs, follow the same instructions, wipe it out with a cotton cloth. Even if then also you're not able to see things clearly, I think so you should get your eyes checked. That will be the final solution for it. Okay, so focus upon the studies, guys. You know what you're doing. On the very first day, I tell you guys that for the first 6 days, we will be focusing upon learning the basics, understanding the topics itself. We are not, from the very first day, if I start teaching you guys project, everything will just go above your head itself. That is the reason why first 6 days we take up to and make you guys understand the topic, understand the principles out of it, and then we take you guys to the project. Okay, so I know you guys want to go very fast, but you are not learning alone right over here. You are learning with more than 1000 people at the same time. You have to be with everybody itself in the class itself. Okay, good. Whew. Arey, yaar, I missed attendance because your link not open. You improve English first. Your sentence break lot. Okay. Second, link always works. Link never, never, ever, ever, never, ever not work. Okay. Now please focus upon the class, not on the attendance if it's possible. Okay, so let's continue from right over there, guys. So this is an example to use Node.js using the FS module, right? So I think so it was very easy to understand this topic as well. And I don't think so you should be having any kind of problems with it, right? The second thing, guys, so this file system module that was created, right? The person who created Node.js, the person who coded the entire Node.js package, like entire thing itself, he is the one who created the file system module. And we are very thankful for to them that he created that, and now we are able to use it to do a lot of different stuff with files and with folders present in our computer, right? But what about things that we are doing for the very first time? Okay, there'll be many times in your day when you're coding something that is not provided by Node.js, right? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? There'll be a lot of times where you have to complete something, where you have to code something that is not available inside of Node.js. What about that particular point of time? How, like, okay, Node.js is providing you the basic tools, but you want to do a little bit advanced than that. Writing so much code to do something that other developers are doing every single day is a very bullshit idea, right? For example, creating a login logout page. Okay, thousands of developers have already done that, but you are also doing the exact same thing. You're taking up days and days of time to just code that particular portion itself. Let's try to understand it not via code but via another example. Okay, let's assume that you guys want to build a house. Okay, you already have a house. Forget. Okay, you guys already have a house. This is your house, guys. Let me draw your house. So this is our house, guys. Okay, it's 2 windows, 1 door. There is a particular garden behind it, guys. There's a particular garden behind it. What you want to do is you want to have a tree in that garden. That is your aim. Okay, in your aim is to have a tree inside of your garden itself. So how can you do that? The very first option is to plant a seed, right? To plant a seed, water it every single day, make sure it is getting proper sunlight, wait for 20 to 30 years to have a tree in your backyard. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. Wait for 20 to 30 years to have a tree in your backyard, right, guys? A lot of time being wasted right over there, planting a seed, watering it every day. Can you repeat about copy file sync, Nishant? Of course not. Okay, if you just want to listen to me once again, this is a YouTube video. You can scroll back, listen to me again itself. Hey, why were you not listening for the first time? So that is a very long period of time. What about the second best option, guys? Okay, what about the second best option? What we can do is we can dig a hole right over here, guys. We can dig a hole right over here. We can uproot an entire tree from somewhere else. A fully grown fucking big ass tree. We can just dig it from the sides. We can uproot the entire tree itself. Bring it, put it inside of this particular hole. Okay, put it inside of this particular hole, guys. So this is our tree. Put it inside of the hole. These are the roots of the tree itself, guys. These are the roots of the tree. And then cover it up with mud. Then cover it up with mud itself. In just 2 days or even 3 days, you are able to get a fucking big ass grown tree in your backyard instead of waiting for 20 to 30 years. Which method is better, guys? Which method is better? The one that is faster, right? You didn't have to do so much efforts. You didn't have to put so much efforts on a daily basis. You didn't have to wait for 20 to 30 years of your time to do that. You were able to do very fast, very quickly, very easily itself, right? The same thing happens in web development as well. Okay, so for example, you want to have a particular feature in your website. Okay, the probability that someone else, some other developer has already done it for you, okay, already created that for you, is very high. It's very, very, very fucking high, guys. So what happens is all these developers, when they create something, they package it up and push it to an online platform called as NPM, guys, or Node Package Manager. Okay, let me search it for you guys. NPM or Node Package Manager, guys. This is the website, npm.js. Okay, npmjs.com. Okay, that's the website, guys. npmjs.com. So developers from all across the world create their own packages, create their own software. First create their own softwares, then package it up and push it to NPM, guys. And if you want to use these packages, the only thing that you have to do is download those packages, just like Node.js was present in your computer. You will download that particular package itself, put it up, install it in your own software and start to use it. It's as simple as that. Okay, it's Node Package Manager, guys, NPM. Okay, and it's very easy to use, very fast. And the reason why we are using NPM and not other package managers is that it is the most trusted, it is the most secure, it is the most safe, it is the most trusted, it is the most used, it is the most so because it is the most used, it has the most number of packages available as well. Okay, and that is how you basically like you can integrate trees directly in your garden without ever having to grow it, without ever having to code it, because somebody else has already coded it for you. You can directly just utilize it, just like file system package that was there, that was already installed inside of Node.js. These you can download and then install inside of Node.js, guys. You don't have to you don't have to code everything from scratch. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Okay, one more thing, guys. I just wanted you guys to know that only 800 students are going to get these certificates. Okay, only 800 students are going to get certificates. Do you want to know the reason for that? Do you guys want to know the reason for that? That why I am saying that only 800 students are going to get these certificates? The reason for that is very simple. On the very first day, I told you guys that there are two people that we have employed at DevTown. Okay, there are just two people that are interns and they work with us. Okay, they are basically volunteers. We don't pay them anything, but they are very happy to work with us, and I'm also very happy to work with somebody new. And their only job is when I'm sitting in boot camps, look at the live chat, note down notes of all the students who are asking about the attendance in the middle of the class, take their email IDs and blacklist them. As simple as that. Take their email IDs and blacklist them. So those students who are coming up very late to the class and asking about attendance, guys, congratulations, you have fucked your own thing. Okay, so for those guys, congratulations. We have got somewhere around 550 names up till now. So those guys will not be able to get their certificates. Okay, so from today onwards, I'm going to again start seeing it. If you guys are still like this throughout the next few days as well, I'm promising you that these 500 students wouldn't get their certificates because they are not interested in studying, right? They're interested in the certificates. So then let's hurt them where they get hurt. That is my ideology, right? See, guys, come here to learn. You're here for certificates. I'm guaranteeing you, you won't be able to get shit from me. I'm not a mentor. I'm not an instructor. I'm not a teacher, first of all. I'm just a person who was in college, who I'm not from a very good college. I'm also from a tier 3 college itself, who got into Google. I saw how students were at when I was studying. I saw how people are not getting mentorship right over there. How if just they are able to, if you are able to point them in the right direction, they will be able to do amazing things itself. Okay, so that is the reason why I conduct these boot camps. I conduct the training and internships. I have these partnerships and everything just to help people out. But those people who don't want help, okay, why should I put up my hand if you are the ones who are like, no, I don't want the help to get out of this ditch. Okay, then just lay in that ditch. Who is looking at you? Okay, so today again I will be checking that up. If you still are the same, if you're still just into certificates, attendance, then congratulations, you are fucking yourself up and your own certificates. But if you want to study for real, see, missing out 1 or 2 days of classes due to some reason, we still take that into consideration for your certificates. Okay, we still take that into consideration for your certificates. We give you guys the certificates itself. If we feel that you were actually studying right over here, But if you are not interested to that, even if you have 7 days of attendance as well, I will not give you the certificate, because that is the power that I have in my mind, right? Make sure that you're studying right over here, guys. Okay. Okay, so moving from there, guys, like I said, so NPM or Node Package Manager that is there, that basically is like packages, just like FS is there. Okay, file system is there, that is already present inside of your Node itself. Node already has the file system package. Similar to that, NPM has millions of file packages out there that you can use at any particular point of time. So let's start using npm, guys. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do is we have to go into the terminal. Okay, so currently the pwd, if I'm doing it right over here, guys, and so it again crashed. I will have to terminal right over here. Up. Okay, so I will go into my intro to node folder itself. So cd intro to node folder. Okay, inside of that, I'm going to initialize npm, guys. Okay, I'm going to initialize npm, guys. Okay, so to initialize npm, it is very simple. Just write npm. Okay, in it. Okay, we need to tell that inside of this particular folder, we are initializing the npm itself. Now npm is what is you are going to use to download, install and use these packages that are there on their website, guys. Okay, so npm init will initialize the npm software for you guys. Okay, once you click on it, it will ask you some questions. For example, what is the package name? Okay, what is the package name that you're going to put? So I'm just going to put intro to node. After that, the version that is there, so version 1, that is fine. Description, this is an example to understand npm. Okay, then entry point index.js, sure, that is fine. Test commands, we don't need any. Get repository, we don't need any. Keywords, we don't need any. Author, so Shaurya Sinha, that is the author right over here, guys. Then we are having license ISC. Okay, and then is it okay? Fine. Okay, so right over here, guys, I've created an npm. I've initialized npm, guys, for you. I've initialized npm for you guys. Once you've initialized npm, let's search for a module that we want to use. We'll use this super villain package, guys. We'll use the super villains package, guys. Okay, and right over here, as you're able to see, this is a package that generates random supervillain names for you. Okay, this is a package that randomly generates supervillain names for you. That is the use of this package. As simple as that, guys. Okay, are you guys able to understand it? Please do let me know, guys. The supervillain package that you are able to see will generate random supervillain names for you. As simple as that. Okay, so what we are going to do is to install this supervillains package. To use this supervillain package, first we need to install it. Okay, for that you just have to do npm install supervillains. I'm just going to copy this from right over here, guys. Npm install supervillains. I'm going to go into the terminal and I'm going to paste it right over here. I'm going to paste it right over here, guys. As you're able to see, npm install supervillains. Okay, it will install the supervillains package for me so that I'm able to use it. Once I've done this, it's actually installed for us right now and we can start using it as well. If you go on npm website, it will also tell you how to use it. Okay, so how to so we have already seen that we require the supervillains package. Now that we have installed it, it is there on our computer. We have installed it, we have in that is it is there on our computer itself. Okay, and the package name is supervillains, guys. Okay, the package name is supervillains. And now to use it, we just have to write this same thing. Const supervillains is equal to require supervillains. So I'll just copy it up from right over here. So Control C. Okay, and we'll paste it up inside of our code, guys. We'll paste it up inside code. Make this a little bit smaller. Up. Index.js. Control A, Control B. So const supervillain is equals to require the supervillains package that we have installed right now, right? And then we are going to use it. For using it as well, as you're able to see, it has already provided us with the supervillains.random. Okay, that is what we are going to use. I'll copy this up and I will put up a console.log, and then inside of the parenthesis supervillains.random. So supervillains.random basically utilizes the supervillains package and the random method of it to generate random supervillain names. Okay, random supervillain names, guys. Supervillain is a npm package that is there, that somebody has created and uploaded on npm, that basically generates random supervillain names, guys. Okay, random supervillain names, that's it. Okay, it's as simple as that. There's nothing else to it. It's just to show you guys how easy it is to install and use packages without actually writing the code for it. For example, if you wanted to do the exact same thing, you will have to write hundreds of lines of code to do the exact same thing, guys. To create a package that is able to create a code that is able to generate random supervillain names, you'll have to write hundreds of lines of code. Somebody has already written those lines of code and provided you with the method of generating random supervillain name, and in just 2 lines of code you are able to do that. So I'm saving it right over here, going back to my code itself and pushing it up right over here. So node, okay, index.js, as you're able to see, it has generated a random supervillain names as Bestos Man. Okay, then I'm having Bloodsport, then I'm having Lotso, I'm having the Penguin, then I'm having Pink Pearl, I'm having Dr. Double X, okay, Arcade. These are all random supervillain names that are coming up to our screen, guys. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. Why do we need it? Sadly, it is not the point. Why do we need... Okay. Try to understand this, guys, that I'm not teaching you to use supervillains package for your code. I'm teaching you how to use npm. Okay, that is the purpose of it. Not to use supervillains package, but to understand what is npm and how to use npm. Okay, good. The next thing that is there, guys, is we left REPL from yesterday, right? Yesterday we left REPL. Okay, I told you guys that yesterday, so we were using console, if you guys remember, inside of the browser, right? We were able to write one single line of code inside of JavaScript, inside of the console, and then we'll press enter and it will just go to the next line, and we can write like multiple lines of code as well by pressing shift enter. Do you guys remember console from the browser? Please let me know. You guys remember console from the browser, guys? Please let me know. So even your Node.js offers you a very similar thing, guys. Okay, Node.js also offers you a very similar thing, and it calls it as REPL. Okay, that is read evaluation print loop, REPL, REPL, or read evaluation print loop, guys. Okay, to activate this REPL mode of Node.js, you just have to write node in your terminal itself. You just have to write node inside of your terminal. Press enter. As you're able to see, you have now entered into the REPL mode, guys. If I'm doing 7 plus 1, it's giving me 8. If I'm doing console.log and then you're having hello world, then you are having hello world printed on your screen as well. Read evaluation print line or loop. I think so, I've forgotten about it. Just check it up. Okay, if it is read evaluation print line or read evaluation print loop, I must have forgotten about the name itself. Just do check it up, guys. Okay, so and if you want to quit it, okay, if you want to quit it, you just have to press Control C twice. Okay, you can press Control C twice, or you can press Control D, or you can type dot exit to exit the REPL mode and get back to your normal, Okay, get back to your normal terminal itself. It's loop. So I remember it correctly. Somebody in the live chat was like read evaluation print line, and I got confused that do I remember things wrong? It might be possible. Like I'm not that like I don't remember things properly itself. So it's read evaluation print loop itself, I guess. Okay. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. This is called as REPL, and that is how you activate it just by writing node and enter. Okay, you can just enter into the mode itself, and you can use it at that particular point of time. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? It is very similar to console that we have already used. So there is no type or there is no like thing of explaining you guys what is the REPL and how to use it, because you already have used console previously as well. Okay, so that is very important, guys. Okay, so that has been completed. We have also learned about npm, we have learned about node. Now the main topic, the topic that we are waiting, back end web development. Up till now, whatever you have studied is for learning back end web development, that we are going to start right now. Okay, whatever you have studied up till now was just the basics, was just a build up to understand what we are going to do from now onwards itself. Okay, that is express, not expressing our feelings as such, but express the package, express.js. Okay, so backend web development, like I've already explained to you guys, okay, everything requires a framework. Now if you're trying to code everything from the utmost basics, you want to create a server, you want to handle requests, you want to do all these stuff that a backend does. For just doing it in JavaScript, it will take you a lot of time. Okay, it will take you a lot of time to write just basic websites as well. So somebody, again, a god of all men, came. He was like, yeah, I can do this for you guys, you don't have to worry about it. He coded everything and created a new package. Again, it's an npm package. That is how we are going to install it as well. That is the reason why we have learned npm. For those guys who are like, sir, what we are going to do with super villains? So now we are going to install Express, that is going to help us create backends. Okay, so like I said, guys, so Express was created. It's again a package. This package is specialized in creating backends, in handling the simplest things that are there in why that a backend does. But to understand what like how to build a backend, we first need to understand the basics of it. Okay, just to understand what does a backend does, or if we know what does it do, then only we will be able to understand what to code as well, right? So let us try to understand it. Let us try to understand how a website works, guys. Okay, so what happens when you write www.google.com? Okay, let us try to understand it. Okay, this is my computer. This is my shit ass computer itself. Okay, and I open up Google. I'm like, yeah, I want to open up Google itself. I'll write right over here www.google.com. I start writing this. What the first thing that it will do, guys? What is the first thing that it will do? Can you guys let me know? What is the first thing that it will do, guys? Please let me know. The first thing it will do is it will contact my ISP or the internet service provider, guys. It will contact my ISP or the internet service provider. It can be Jio, it can be Airtel, it can be ACT, it can be anything, any thing that you are using as your internet service provider itself. It will first contact that. Okay, it will first start by contacting that, guys. Okay, once it has contacted the ISP, that is the internet service provider, each internet service provider contains something called, that is called as a DNS, guys. Okay, that is called as a DNS. Okay, do you guys know the full form of DNS, guys? Please let me know. Do you guys know the full form of DNS, guys? Please let me know. Domain name system, guys. Domain name system. It's not server. Domain name system. Domain name system. Please try to understand it, that every computer that is present on the internet, okay, just like every house that is present on this world has an address to it. Your house will have an address, my house will have an address, your friend's house will have an address. Okay, everybody, even Shah Rukh Khan's house will have an address that uniquely identifies his house in the entire world. Similar to that, every single computer, whether it be a mobile phone, whether it be a tablet, whether it be your laptop, whether it be a server as well, has its very own address on the internet called as the IP address, guys. Called as the IP address that uniquely identifies that computer on the entire internet. Okay, so this domain name system, okay, this domain name system DNS is a dictionary. Just like you are having the Oxford dictionary, which basically has the word and then the meaning of that word next to it. This domain name system is also a dictionary which has the domain name, that is google.com, and its associated address, that is the IP address. It's like a big address book. That's right, Joy. Okay, it's like a big address book, guys, which contains the domain name, that is google.com, and it connects it to the IP address of that particular domain itself. Now, this IP address is what gets sent back to you. Okay, it gets sent back to you by your ISP, and then your computer arranges a network that connects your computer with the server at Google's headquarters, or wherever Google keeps its server at. It connects you with the server that has the address, the IP address that has been sent by the ISP, guys. It will connect your computer with the server that is there. Guys. That is what it does. Okay, via that IP address. So when I'm saying connects you, okay, connects you to the server is in Europe, it can be in Australia, it can be in America. Okay, how is my computer that is present in India getting connected to a server, to a computer somewhere in USA? Okay, how is that happening? You guys will be like, sir, via Wi-Fi, right? We are sending our messages through the Wi-Fi itself. The Wi-Fi only works inside of your house, guys. Try to understand this. The Wi-Fi only works between your computer and the router that is there. That's it. Okay, not through satellite or some shit. Okay, it does not happen like that. You actually physically, by a wire, get connected to that computer in USA. Then again you will be like, sir, that's impossible. How can we sitting in Bangalore get connected via wire to a particular computer present in USA? That's not possible, right? Let us look at these wires right now. There are millions of lines of kilometers of wires that are present under the ocean, guys. Let me show it to you, guys. Ocean internet cables. This is a map that showcases all the different wires the internet wires that goes throughout the entire world, guys. As you're able to see right over here on my screen, guys, these are the wires that are there. That goes throughout the entire. These are optic fibers, right? These are optic fibers that are this thick. Okay, these are this thick optic fibers that go throughout the entire world under the entire ocean itself. And if you guys want to know a very good fact about them, 60%, 60 to 70% of these wires are owned by Tata Telecom or Tata Communications or some type of that company. So basically Tata, that's an Indian company, a very big Indian company, basically owns 70% of the entire internet across the world, not just in India. It's an Indian company, but it owns the internet of the entire world itself. Okay, so any day Tata goes like, yeah, I want to make things private, it can just press a button and your internet bills are going to go through the roof, no matter where you are living in the entire world itself. Okay, that is the kind of power that Indians have. So this is a particular picture of a wire that is present under the sea itself. So this is an animated wire. Let me show you guys an actual wire itself. So these guys are, this is also a picture of a wire that is present under the ocean. Okay, that is how these wires look like. Okay, and so these wires basically physically connect you to the server that is there. Now the server that you guys have understood that, okay, these servers are present. Let's try to understand. Okay, let's try to understand how the web works. Okay, how the backend basically works, guys. So this is your computer. Okay, this is your computer, guys. This is the server that is present somewhere inside of Google. Okay, this Google server contains your backend code, guys. Please remember that the server is nothing else but it is the part which contains your backend code. Now, what happens is that when you type www.google.com, okay, you are connected to this particular server itself. You will first send a GET request. Okay, you will send a request. Okay, this is called as a GET request, guys. GET QUEST request. This GET request basically is telling the server that get me the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files so that I'm able to show my user your website. Okay, the website basically is made up of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So your HTML, CSS, and your JavaScript code is present on your server somewhere right over here. Okay, so this GET request is sent when you enter www.google.com. You want to see their website. To see their website, you need the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code. So your browser will basically send a GET request that, okay, get me all the CSS, HTML, and JavaScript code so that I'm able to show my user. Okay, show my user your website. Okay, and then your backend will receive this GET request. It will check whether this GET request is authenticated or not, if GET request is fine or not, if this is a valid GET request. Okay, it will check all that. It will try to understand what do you want it to get. Okay, once it understands that, okay, you want to get the files itself, it will send you these files. Okay, it will send you these files. Okay, so this, just like you're having this GET request that is there. Okay, are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. It will send you a response back. It will send you a RESPONSE response back, which will contain your HTML, CSS, and your JavaScript code, guys. It will send you a response back that will contain this HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code that you can showcase on your website, and then you are able to see the Google website itself. Then you are able to see the Google website because your browser is able to read those HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files and show you guys the website. That is how it basically works. This is how your backend. This is a very basic understanding about the backend, guys. There are various different kinds of requests that you can send at any particular point of time. We are going to look at two kinds of requests, guys: the GET request and the POST request. These are the two kinds of requests that we are going to see practically while we are going to create our very own backend. And this backend itself is going to be created using Express.js. That is the utilization of Express.js, guys. To write a particular piece of code just in JavaScript to handle these GET requests and to send these responses will take you months and months of code to write it down. But Express, the person who created Express, wrote all that code, created it into a package called as Express, and now if you want to handle these GET requests and spend responses on the basis of those GET requests, you can do it in less than 2-3 lines of code itself. That is the benefit of using Express, guys. That is the reason why developers all across the world use Express, and that is the reason why we are also going to learn and use our Express module itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Respect for that man. Even I have a lot of respect for him because without him, maybe somebody else would have created it. But still, we have something that is going to save us a lot of time, right? Good. Okay. Now, even I am tired. Teaching while being feverish is very irritating as well as very tiring as well. I don't know why, like, I'm having that, but I am getting very irritated and very tired at the same particular point of time. Okay, no issues in that. My pills. Okay, good. I thought there will be a lot of questions on this, but there were none. So if the wires under the sea gets disrupted or disconnected or broken or wasted at any particular point of time, then like it is the responsibility of Tata to go and fix it up. It's as simple as that. That is the reason why they are getting paid, right? To make sure that the damage, if it is happening, they maintain it. And yes, of course, they have backup lines as well, of course. Good. Okay. Okay, guys, one more thing. I wanted you guys to know before ending the class. So in 10 minutes, I will be ending the class itself. How is it so much fast? Because it's optic fibers. Study about optic fibers, you will know why is it so fast. Okay, so I had a particular thing for you guys. Okay, so basically we have started our very own campus ambassador program as well, wherein we have some campus representatives that represent us in their own campuses, and they help us arrange a little bit more webinars, career counseling sessions in their own college, mm, some events, maybe some hackathons, all this kind of stuff. Okay, so right over here, guys, I don't know how many of you guys. So basically, like that's basically like a point of time that we get them to our community itself. So this is the campus ambassador program. Right now, we have somewhere around I think so 11,000 people, 11,400 people as a part of our campus ambassador program throughout the entire world, not just in India, throughout the entire world itself. We have these many people. We have people from US, UK, Kenya. We have people from Nigeria. We have people from Sri Lanka, Nepal, and so many different places for the same. So basically, like it's an unpaid internship kind of structure itself, wherein you will be working closely with us. You will be helping us to reach out to more number of students. You will be encouraging your friends to join the DevTown program itself. You will be the face of DevTown in your own colleges. You'll be promoting the free internships as well as the arranging free workshops in your college. For example, a 3 days HTML CSS workshop, or a 1 day career counseling session wherein I will be coming right over there, or some other instructor from a good company will be coming right over there, will be guiding students on how to make sure answering the questions related to their careers itself. And of course, like I said, it's an unpaid internship, but you will be receiving a certificate of internship, a letter of recommendation from DevTown's part. Like the name suggests, DevTown, okay, a town for development itself. We call our campus ambassadors as citizens, okay, citizens of this town itself. So if you guys want to be a part of the campus ambassador program, you guys can also register yourself right now. So after 10 minutes, I'll be showing you guys the attendance. 10 minutes, I'll be giving you guys right now. If you want to register for the campus ambassador programs, you can definitely do that. Okay, so right over here, guys, I'm providing you guys with the registration link for the campus ambassador program. Like I said, after 10 minutes, I'll be taking up the attendance. Okay, how many of the 11K will be taken up? Like I said, guys, we don't have any barriers to it. Anybody and everybody who wants to be a part of our community, we welcome them with open arms. Because at the end of the day, my ideology was that anybody and everybody, without seeing, okay, without seeing what is the background, what are they studying, what are they doing in their life, they should be able to learn, they should be able to grow, they should be able to do everything in their life. We have people who have joined us in our campus ambassador program, who have left their colleges, who have like had like 8 years 9 years of gap, who are currently working in good companies at good like positions as well. Those are also our campus ambassadors. I don't know how they joined, but they are still there. And so if you guys want to join the campus ambassador program, I've given you guys the link at exactly 8:55. I will be showing you guys the attendance link as well. So if you guys want to join the campus ambassador program, you can fill out this particular Google form. Priyanka Gupta is asking, is this the attendance link? Priyanka, if you just listen to what I'm saying, you will know what this link is, right? So for those guys who want to join the campus ambassador program, I've given you guys this particular link itself. You guys can go ahead, fill it the form up. Okay. For those who are interested to take a part in that, it would be great if you guys are joining right over there. Okay. I will be very, very, very like enthusiastic about working with you at any particular point of time. So like I said, guys, if you guys want to register for the Campus Ambassador program, you guys can definitely do that using this particular link. I will be very thrilled to work with you guys. At exactly 8:55, I'll be showing you guys the attendance link as well. There's no issues in that. In the meanwhile, if you guys want, you can right now itself fill up the Campus Ambassador form if you want to be a part of the community. Can you come to Hooghly, West Bengal? Arghya, it would be great for me, but I'm currently working as well. I have a job in the morning. I do DevTown in the evening after my job itself. So I will not be able to come right now. Maybe at some particular point of time. So DevTown is a non-profit organization for me. I don't earn anything out of DevTown. I never put any of my money into DevTown as well, but I never earn anything out of DevTown as well. I have a job. I am a full stack engineer and I earn via that. I do some freelancing stuff as well. But my main focus is my startup. So I'm currently working with my friend on an agricultural based startup itself. And we are just like trying to get it up and started. So once that startup is up and running and we are able to get some revenues and everything, then I might leave my job and I will do DevTown and my startup full time. So let us see how when that happens. But yeah, right now even I am currently working. Okay, so let's see how that goes on as well. Like I said, guys, those guys, Shark Tank, no, not at all. See, like I said, Shark Tank won't invest in something like DevTown because of just one reason: we are non-profitable, right? We are a non-profit organization. For example, the boot camps that we offer for free, other companies charge you somewhere around 500 rupees to 3,000 rupees for one boot camp of 7 days. Like that is what they will be charging you for the same. And the training program that we run, they will charge you somewhere about 1.5 lakh rupees to 2.5 lakh rupees for the same. But we either do it for free or at cost. So that is the reason why like we have got so much support from you guys, so much help from you guys to grow. But yeah, I love to teach and I love to help others out as well. So it's fine. Okay. So due to internals in our college, I didn't attend three previous classes, but I've seen the videos on YouTube. Is that okay? Surendra, no, it's not okay, but yes, you can definitely do that. Per month varies 7 to 9 lakhs, varies 20K via YouTube, sir. I'm not able to understand. So usually via YouTube. So YouTube pays us around 25,000 rupees per month. That is what YouTube pays us. But I really don't care about that money because we don't do this for the money itself. And one of our UI UX designer itself gets paid 25,000. Our development team gets paid almost 1.5 to 2 lakh rupees per month. So I don't care about that 20,000 if it comes or not as well. Okay. So like I said, guys, for those who want to be a part of the community itself, you guys can use this particular link, fill it up, and that will be the Campus Ambassador program itself. Please, guys, please do it right now because in the next 5 minutes, we'll not be able to share it after that. Okay. So if it's possible, guys, please start filling up the form right now. Okay, for those who want to be a part of the modules. How many cars do you have? I don't have any cars. I have one bike that I use. That is the first bike that I bought, and after that, I didn't buy anything. So yeah. Why are you use that bad words? Because I have good English, so I use bad words because that is out I am. Okay, no issues in that. Like I said, I'm not a mentor. I'm not a teacher. Okay, don't look at me with the perspective that he's a teacher and you should do not use bad words or some shit. Okay, I'm just a normal like a person like you. In your college, do you go around telling every single student why are you not why are you using bad words? Why are you using bad words? No, right? You stay silent, you listen to them, and you move on with your rest of your life itself, right? So same, do it with me as well. Which bike? So my bike is Apache RR310. It's not a great bike, but yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay. Can you share your PC specs? My PC does not have specs, but it has some. Okay, I'm able to understand it. Sure. So I have a computer, I have a desktop, I have three laptops, I have two tablets, and two mobile phones. I spend a lot on my devices. Like I spend a fuck ton on my entire salary just goes on my devices itself. Okay. Like I said, guys, those who are interested to join the Campus Ambassador program, you guys can please fill out this particular Google form itself. and you guys can join the program. It would be great for us to see you right over there. What is Ajax in JavaScript? Nishant Wale. So basically, what happens is, to communicate with the server, there are multiple different languages that are out there. Ajax is not a programming language, not per se, but it's one of the tools to communicate with the server. I think so. It was called as HTTP something something JavaScript or something something XML HTTP response something something. I don't remember the exact thing. XML HTTP request object. So basically, it is a language, not a programming language. It's like English language to communicate with the server. Okay. Like I said, guys, those who want to join the Campus Ambassador program can register themselves from this particular link itself. It would be great if you guys join the program. So, how much do I earn per month? I cannot disclose that, but my yearly salary is the CTC is pretty close to an E-Class, a Mercedes-Benz E-Class in India. So, the cost of an E-Class in India, that is how close my salary is. The CTC, of course. So, like I said, guys, those who want to be a part of the Campus Ambassador program, I've already sent you guys the link. Please do that for you guys. Okay. And it will be great for me to work with you guys as well. I think so. It will be amazing right over there that I'm able to work with you. So, let's see how that goes on as well. So, let me share the attendance form with you guys right now. Okay. Let me share the attendance form with you guys right now. Give me a second. Those who want to be a part of the program, I've already shared the link with you guys. Let me share the attendance link for today with you guys as well. That was my yearly salary, not a monthly salary, guys. Nobody makes that much. Okay, that was my yearly salary, not my monthly salary. Just to remind you guys about it. I'm sharing you guys with the attendance link as well. This is the attendance link, guys. I've shared the attendance link with you guys. Okay. I've shared the attendance link with you guys on the live chat. You can start filling up the attendance link right now. Okay. I've shared the attendance link with you guys on the live chat. You guys can start filling up the attendance form as well, guys. Thank you so much, Aragya. It's always a pleasure to help people out. Okay, never think otherwise. You can always ask for my help. So at 8:59, we'll be closing the attendance link. Start filling up the attendance link right now, guys. We'll meet tomorrow again at 7:30. Please be live on time. I will continue from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So how was your teenage life? Did you enjoy with friends or focus upon yourself? I did both. You just need to know how to manage time. Do not say yes at all the times. Do not say no at all the times as well. Make sure that there's a balance between your life. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. We'll meet tomorrow and we'll continue from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys.